Hello, this is gonna go up on YouTube, so hi YouTube, but this is actually a request through Reactor. This is for Motörhead's Bomber. Also, we love Lemmy here. I love Lemmy. I've listened to like a little bit of Motörhead. I think I've listened to Overnight Sensation. That's the only album I've fully listened to before on camera. Bomber is the second. And Overnight Sensation was from like later in the discography, and I think Bomber is from earlier. 1979, yeah, that's way earlier. Bomber is their third studio album, so yeah, we're going back really early. And I have seen this album come up before. I think I may have listened to some songs off of it before. So by 1979, Motörhead had been together for 4 years and had amassed a loyal following in both punk and heavy metal circles. We classify Motörhead, in my brain, we classify it as rock and roll because it's not totally punk and it's not totally heavy metal, but it has influences and ties to both genres. So they hit their stride with their 1979 Overkill, which is their second album. And then this album also came out in the same year. They also released On Patrol in 1979. Motörhead are a three-piece. They only have 3 members for this album. Lemmy's on the lead vocals and the bass guitar, I know that. And then we have Fast Eddie Clarke on the guitar backing vocals and lead vocals on Step Down. And then we have Phil Taylor on the drums. Filthy Animal. Turning it up to the right volume as always. This is it! The song is Dead Men Tell No Tales. Woo! Filthy! I instantly like this a lot more than Overnight Sensation. Ah! Little woo. Oh, nice. There's something really catchy about this. That is a Motörhead track that just has everything you want from Motörhead. Lawman. Lawman. I'm feeling good about this album. Come on, Lawman. Oh, so much slower. I don't understand what he's saying. Yeah, this one is a nice groove. I love the little riff there, yeah. I mean, it sounds like guitar to me, but I've said before when I'm listening to Motörhead, like, oh, that's really good guitar. Then everyone's like, that's bass.
It seems to me it's like a blood sport. I know you live by the book of rules, but anyone that needs a book is a fool. Lawman, 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 you know you're right.
Lawman.
Lawman, Lawman.
I really like that riff. You have two tracks with really different tempos. The first track, all I was thinking about was how fast it was, and how much I loved the drums and the tempo of it. Second track, so much more laid back and relaxed with a really slow tempo. Just feeling the groove a lot more in that second track. I like how they can do two different types of tracks and they both work really, really well together, especially back to back. Neither of them make me feel like I want more. They both have the perfect amount of Motörhead for me. I really enjoyed them. I'm not like totally noticing Lemmy's bass right now. Sometimes though, I can't tell when it's bass or guitar with Motörhead, especially earlier Motörhead. So maybe I am enjoying his bass and I don't even know it, I just think it's guitar. But from what I can tell, I really loved the drums in the first track and the guitar in the second track. But I do think Phil and Eddie, you know, they can get a bit of praise from me. I give praise to Lemmy 24/7. All I do is give Lemmy praise, really. When I'm listening to Motörhead, I'm always just like, Lemmy. You know, Phil and Eddie, let's go. Now we're listening to Sweet Revenge. What's going on with the drum there?
Hello, bitches. It's the need to see you die.
The need to see you die?
Thought you had it made. What is your fault?
This reminds me so much more of Black Sabbath than Overnight Sensation does. Obviously, it's Black Sabbath's decade.
How do you like it?
Maybe it just reminds me of 70s.
My never imagined the pain, even in your
Balustry. Okay. I really love 70s music.
But I can listen now. I'm too busy with the knife. I'll speak revenge.
This one's good too. I feel like this is a solid track. I don't love it as much as the first two, but I feel like a fast one, two slows. Oof. Oh. I can't.
Like a sniper. I got my sights on you. Sharpshooter. Hey.
Oh. Oh, I love the bass here. Okay, the bass is shining. Here it is. I noticed it a little bit in the last track, but totally appreciating the bass now. Oh. That bass is giving me chills. No way. Can anyone else hear that bass? It's incredibly good. It's why bass is my favorite instrument. No, piano is, but bass, depending on the day, it can be. Oh, we gotta get this on record. Album cover's just way too good. And the music's so good too. snappy! Oh, this might be my favorite chorus so far. Yeah, I reckon that's a strong chorus. Yes. I wish I'd poisoned my wife. That's a little scary. At least they're knit together. I don't know. Ah! What an album. I'm loving the guitar solos, the really snappy, quick guitar solos. They're very effective. And then this riff and this freaking chorus too. Yes. That's one of my favorites. You're one of my favorites, Poison. Stone Dead Forever. This might be the one I think I've heard a while ago. Maybe. I can't tell. It's interesting to hear the songs that were like picked out of this album and recommended to me early on. Because I think I like Poison a lot more. Poison. Yeah. I guess they're both the songs I heard for Offside B. There we go, here's the bass. Actually, I also get why this song was recommended to me now. I feel like that bass is like super cool. What a treat. You can distinguish the guitar and bass. The guitar is just really good too. It is cool to hit it in the context of the album. Ah, it's so loud! Oh. That is like the loudest part of the album so far. I love how loud it is. Maybe all their songs sound, you know, a little similar, I guess. It's the Motörhead way. I love it. Motörhead style. Ah! I think that's my favorite so far. That is, oh, that is so good. Blowing my mind a little. Only Sweet Revenge really has lacked. Every song's been so good. 1945. Quick math. He's 34? You know, most artists are releasing music in their early 20s when they first start. I just want to quickly say that this album has been really enjoyable. This is going to be highly rated. If it keeps going how it is, this album is track after track after track, just killing it. They haven't really put a step completely wrong yet on this album. It's awesome as well because like I've got a video up that's playing and it's showing the album cover of the record as well, and it just looks incredible. I want this on record so bad. This looks so good. I love the Snakebite Love album cover as well. That one's really good, but there's something about this one, I guess because also it's earlier in the discography, it just feels a lot more classic to me. And the music's really good. The music's like super good. I can't believe it's just like 3 dudes. I mean, I guess most other bands are like only 4 or 5 dudes, but it's something special as well, the fact there's only 3 of them. It just works. Yeah, it's like a mix of punk and heavy metal. It's got a bit of both, but it's also just rock and roll, and it's just sort of its own thing. 70s heavy metal influence and the punk influence there, but they're still just them. They're still just Motörhead. It's great. There's just so many good riffs in all 70s music. So much good guitar. The bass is just like an add-on. Lemmy is the bassist. He is my bassist. Whoa, this is bluesy. This has groove to it. Woo! What an intro! I wouldn't be surprised if the guitarist mostly wrote this one as well. It definitely like heavily focuses on the guitar, the actual songwriting. And then he's singing the lyrics. I imagine he wrote the lyrics. This is like music my dad likes. Let's send this through. Oof, I liked that one. I am primed to like stuff like that because of my dad. That's the taste right there. That's the genetic taste. And I like how they're doing something a little different with the songwriting. They slowed it down, it was cool. Took it a step down. These guitar sections once again. You become the same. Another talking head. This album. What am I even listening to? That was crazy good too. This whole album is so good. last song, Bomber. I've heard this one before. Instantly recognize it. Yeah. I know this one. I can't remember if I liked it though. This is crazy. I can't believe this album flew by. It's a bomber. It's a bomber.
Because, you know we do it right. A mission every night.
It's a bomber. It's a bomber.
It's a bomber.
Cool. This guitarist.
No night fighter. Gonna stop us getting through. The sirens make you shiver. You bet my aim is true.
This is, I get why this is set to me early. Bomber. Bomber. I can't believe it's so much better in the context of the album as well. I got chills all over. This is too good. This is inspirational to all. This is so good. This is incredibly good. I can't. This is so lovable. This album, just so easily loved by me. We love it all. We appreciate everything you are doing. Eddie, Lemmy, Phil, Filthy. I imagine anyone that's watching this has already listened to this. Thank God. I can't believe I had it. This is insane. I gotta send this album. I need to buy this album and send it to my dad. That's what I need to do. I can't believe this is not in his record collection. It's so good. There is no way you listen to this and you don't love it. Especially as a rock fan. There is some construction going in the background. Sorry about that. I've also had construction workers walking past my window as I film and it's awkward as hell. This album is so solid. I just didn't like Sweet Revenge and All the Aces as much. Those were the two songs I'm going to give a 0.5 out of 1 to, but everything else gets a 1 out of 1. 8 out of the 10 tracks here. And I half like the other two, so that gets a 90 out of 100. So that tells you already how much I love this album. This is everything you want from rock and roll. This has everything you need to give you a solid rock and roll album. There's no overly dramatic guitar going on, but the guitar is super catchy, so fun, really loud. I love how loud it is, and it flows really well with Lemmy's weird bass strumming that he does, I guess. His bass that sort of sounds like guitar, super fuzzy. Lemmy's in my top 3 vocalists in regards to the vocalists I have found through my videos. We love Lemmy. There's nothing he can do wrong. I wish I could just sing more like him. That's the only thing that bothers me about him, really, is I wish I could sing along with him in that type of way. I probably could only do it when I'm drunk, and then I probably would lose my voice the next day. It's such a cohesive, fun listen. It just does everything it needs to do. The actual album listen itself is such a treat as well. It's like, I could pick out one song here and there, and I have before. I've listened to Stone Dead Forever and Bomber before by themselves, but it works together in the context of the album so much better. I hope you enjoyed listening to this album with me. I definitely enjoyed listening to this album. This is so incredible. And thank you to the person who requested it to me through Reactor. You know who you are. Thank you so much. I had such a blast. Love this album, and I'll see you soon with another album reaction next week. Bye.